Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the Orlando Magic and the Sacramento Kings. Now the starting group for Orlando. O'Neal is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's James. Then it's George. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. LeBron outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Giannis kicks to KD. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Durant with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. George finds Wembanyama. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Antetokounmpo passes to Chamberlain. Count the basket.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. They said, I don't know that we can stop them. I don't know that we can slow them down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against them at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from Scottie Pippen. Back to Leonard. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Durant dishes to Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Shaq.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
He's off on the first.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
That one misses. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 3. Outside Leonard. Back to James. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. James has got 5.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Pippen against LeBron. Back to Durant. Rebound by the Magic. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard kicks to George. Outside, James. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so here's Sacramento. Right side, Kevin Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
James in the high post. Antetokounmpo's there. Another miss by Orlando.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Howard's checked in for O'Neal. All free throws good from Antetokounmpo. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. George against Pippen. Leonard with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
The Kings leading to the inside. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to George. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Scottie Pippen so effective as a two-way player. Rewarded on offense for working hard on defense right there.
Now Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen on KD. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for three. Leonard's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's Sacramento up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Pippen is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Durant, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pass to Leonard, shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Pippen. They get it back. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Outside Leonard. Back to James. O'Neal a screen on Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. No good from LeBron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Antetokounmpo finds Pippen. Hits it from three-point range. Pippen's got 10.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. LeBron passes to Wembanyama. Fires from deep. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
James, the pass to Leonard. Shoots over KD. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Leonard's got 11 points.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Durant in the corner. Pippen with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Pippen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to George. Beyond the arc. Cranes the three-pointer.
And that last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to KD. Outside Pippen. Five to shoot. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
James, the pass to Leonard. LeBron with a screen on Durant. And it's Leonard missing. Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to Pippen. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Durant. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
James with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Antetokounmpo. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Magic trail by 5. George looking around. LeBron sets the screen for George. LeBron left side. That one misses. Giannis with some nice D. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal with the rebound. Pippen against James. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Leading by 5. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Orlando has possession. Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. LeBron sets the screen for Leonard. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Lobbed up there for Durant. That shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 3-point game. So on the floor for Orlando. And Wembanyama is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's George. And it's LeBron in at the 2. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
It's Giannis with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8. And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside, George. Pass to James. Back to George. Pocket 6. Wembanyama. A screen on Pippen. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
One shot.
Tied up with that one.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Pippen against LeBron. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron. Chamberlain's shot is off. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
George against Giannis. O'Neal outside. James in the post.
Hey, every defender wants to deny LeBron, but if you fall for the pump fake, all you'll do is commit a foul.
The Magic have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Orlando. LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's Durant on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Durant. Chamberlain kicks to Durant.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
It's his first trip to the line.
Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pippen against George. Back to James. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. If you want a free t-shirt, you gotta make some noise.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Giannis passes to Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Pippen against James. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Pippen's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
This is a big-time game for Scotty offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Back to James. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. George against Pippen. Pass to Giannis. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. The offensive rebound. Pippen misses. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Leonard against Pippen.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Leonard hits them both. 1:10 left in the third quarter. The Kings trailing. Antetokounmpo finds KD. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And it's Pippen again missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. LeBron against Pippen. Wembanyama outside. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. LeBron outside. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
And here's Giannis. He's got 8. Giannis drives in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Magic out in front as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Chamberlain. Pippen is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Durant, and it's Antetokounmpo into the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Boy, Pippen gets the bucket and is going to shoot the and one. Excellent concentration there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And it's Leonard missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Giannis outside. Right wing. Chamberlain dishes to KD. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. KD's got the game tied up here for Sacramento. Here's James. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Leonard, no luck. Pippen kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain with a screen on Wembanyama. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Here's Orlando now, trailing by 2. Wembanyama looking it over. James wide open. They can't stop the run with that one. KD against Leonard. Durant kicks to Giannis. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pippen against George. And stolen by Chamberlain. Giannis outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Durant against Leonard. KD can't get it to go. Pippen against George. Here's Wembanyama. Now here's Leonard. To the paint. Shaq down low. KD's on him. And Shaq gets it to go.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
Timeout, Sacramento.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Giannis with it. George picks him up. And that one's good by Chamberlain.
And Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Orlando trailing here. Now James. And Wembanyama outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Leonard. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here goes Kawhi. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Well, Leonard, underrated as an athlete. When he's driving with purpose, it really puts the defense in a bind.
First one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Antetokounmpo against George. Pippen for 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. O'Neal outside. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And they double up Giannis. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Pippen, the pass to Durant. Good!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Dance cancer. Get ready, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. O'Neal is screen on Pippen. Pass to Leonard. From deep, George nails the tray.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Timeout, Sacramento. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
.20 seconds left in the game. Here's Giannis. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
So it's Orlando now. James looking it over. Pass to Leonard. Over KD. Missed.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Paul George. First personal foul. Third team. At the line for two.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Sacramento Kings. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. James is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Pippen. Leonard up top. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Outside Curry. Takes the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here is James. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
You just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
So he gets them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Wide open. Yep, that one goes. Curry's got 5 points.
Well, Curry doing it again. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
James outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Leonard passes to Pippen. Outside Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Durant. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's New Orleans now. The Kings getting their last shot to go. And James puts up a deep three. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Shoots. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And the basket by Pippen.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball. Big part of his game.
The Kings trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to James. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Antetokounmpo. Still without a bucket. The three, Durant. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. rebound by Sacramento. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Tries a 10-footer, and it's good. 2 points.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Pippen. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. The Kings lead by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. James against Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Over James. He goes up again. Misses at the rim.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Sacramento on top. They lead by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Here's James. They've got Kevin Durant. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 1.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And here is Antetokounmpo. No points so far. This one for 3. Curry buries the triple.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Pippen driving to the basket, and he makes it on the layup. Pippen's got his second basket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. BA?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. Antetokounmpo against James.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Unloads from 13. Hauled in by the Kings.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Pippen. Leonard outside. Here's the pick. Launches a 3. Out to James. Puts up a 3. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
Well, instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Outside Durant. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Durant. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebounded by LeBron.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
From deep, Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Pass to Chamberlain. There's a minute 54 left in the second quarter. And Curry answers with a 3 of his own.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Outside Wembanyama. Now Leonard, guarded by Durant. He was all alone on that one. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Curry gets the bucket.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. Over Antetokounmpo. James can't get it to go. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. That won't go either for Curry. And here's New Orleans now. Leonard passes to James. Back to Leonard for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take. But Leonard is confident in that range.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. O'Neal. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good! Stephen Curry getting it done for Sacramento. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Pelicans trail by 4. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Wembanyama out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Pippen in at the 1. James has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Pippen. James, a screen on Curry. And that one is stuffed right through.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. Outside Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. James deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. The 3, James. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Durant. And another miss by Sacramento. The Pelicans trail. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. That gives them the lead. James has got 9.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. James has gone 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo with it. No made baskets yet. Left side Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Just how smart and patient was Steph Curry on that play. Draws the contact after the pump fake. Another thing he does so well.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And so Curry nails both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Wembanyama, down low. Here's James. Giannis with the rebound.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 3. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. James passes to Wembanyama. Back to James. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
On the wing, Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. It's stolen away. Here's Pippen. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No points yet. Curry from deep three-point land. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Pippen. 2-point game. Pass to Leonard. Here's Pippen. Wembanyama, pass to Pippen. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
A minute 15 left in the third. Antetokounmpo, left side. James against Durant. And the 3 off target.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
James passes to Wembanyama. The floater. Shot by Leonard, no good. On the wing, Durant. Check by James. From the baseline. Jump shot is good that time. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, KD just filthy from the mid-range, unguardable most of the time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. For 3, James. Rebound by Sacramento. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Curry. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Pass to James. Over Antetokounmpo. And again, New Orleans no good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Kings. Helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Stephen Curry is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Left side Curry. The floater. Ooh, tough finish. Curry, the magician.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the 2 teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
James passes to Wembanyama. Fires in the triple.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Pippen. Shoots over Curry. Pippen, no good. The Kings lead by 4. Antetokounmpo finds Durant. Curry, a screen on James. Durant, pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now, here is James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And he makes both free throws. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. And here's Curry for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Pippen. James outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. The Kings leading. Now Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. Here's Pippen. Pass to James. Leonard with the ball to take the lead. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. And here's Curry. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry's shot is off. The Pelicans trail. James outside. Pass to Pippen. They set the screen. Back to James. To tie it up. Good on the bucket. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. And here's Curry. Antetokounmpo with it. Leonard defending. To end the drought. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And Sacramento leads by 2.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
To the paint. Count it!
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we've just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
You know he's going to have the ball and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Leonard.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away. And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Taking 2
Drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the
Man, the defender really went after him.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now. Yeah, just a must-foul situation.
Wilt Chamberlain, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Leonard looking around. Pass to Pippen. There's the 3. The shot misses. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.